Hello, fire signs. How are you today? Welcome to you all. I am going to start with Sagittarius. Happy birthday, Sagittarius. And then I'm going to read for Ophiuchus, then Leo, and then Aries. Let us say a quick blessing and we will get started for Sagittarius. Holy Spirit, thank you so much for being with us here today and in every breath that we take. We ask that these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. All right. I think you guys can see pretty well. Let's move that. That's fine. All right. Let's see here. What do we have for Sagittarius this week? Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Pentacles. This is someone who's struggling to trust someone, or this is someone who's struggling to let go of money, or struggling to give, something like that. I have the Five of Cups in the reverse. This is someone who's regretful of something, and they, it feels like guilt is starting to eat away at them in some way. I have the Eight of Cups here. There's someone who's trying to move on from something. They have had a broken heart. They are trying to let go of that. But there are some things, it feels like soul ties that are keeping someone connected to another person here. I have the Wheel of Fortune. That's the card of Sagittarius. Very good. And I have the Three of Pentacles here. So somebody here is trying to maintain a positive perspective in this situation. And there's also an energy of change on the horizon here with the Wheel of Fortune. With the Three of Pentacles, this is somebody who's saying, let's just see if we can work together as a team. Let's see if we can get everything on the same page. Let's create an energy of stability and in the process of moving on here. Very good. I have the Nine of Wands, and it's way over here. Whenever cards jump across the table for me, it's always an energy of someone who doesn't really want to talk about something, or maybe they don't want to, maybe they're not ready to talk about something. The Nine of Wands is the Wounded Warrior card. That's someone who has got a lot of walls up around themselves right now because of a lot of the baggage they've accumulated over the, however many years. We all do things like that, but there's an energy of someone who's been hurt here. And I have the Six of Swords here on its side, which is an energy of physical relocation or change. We have somebody here who's getting ready to move on. We've got that with the Eight of Cups, and now again with this Six of Swords, and also with this Wheel of Fortune. And it's a time of change. It's an energy of change. There's an energy of new pathways being forged here. It feels like it's been a difficult journey because somebody's been kind of stuck here holding on to someone or something else. But there's kind of this, and there is this energy of, it's like fearful, it's a lack of trust in the situation in moving forward. I've got the Three of Swords. That's the energy of a breakup. Right? It's the final ending card. Each one of the swords indicates heartache, grief, and pain, You've got two threes right on top of each other. I have the Magician. For me as a reader, the Magician's the card of Ophiuchus. For a lot of readers, it's the card of Aries. But it feels like someone who's trying to change a dynamic and they're trying to fix a situation as they're exiting it, or they're trying to, the Magician can be very manipulative, honestly. It's because they want to get there, but it's when they're in the upright position, I think they have good intentions. They have good intentions for all of the people involved here. And so there's someone who's trying to just kind of ease whatever. I don't know what that Five of Cups in the reverse is. I'll ask in just one second. Because it can, like I was saying, this is somebody who feels somewhat guilty about something. And I have this Page of Wands here. This is someone who's, they're very afraid of starting problems or instigating problems, afraid of conflict. Eight of Wands on its side. That was the one that I kept thinking I was going to see. And with the, and we've got the Six of Wands here too. Interesting. So this is someone who is, on one hand, it feels like you're going to be receiving a lot of fast-moving communication from this person. Like, could be emails, could be documents, could be text messages. There's a conversation that's being had here this week about whatever this change is. This can be in your work life. This can be in a family dynamic or a relationship. With that Three of Swords, typically it indicates a breakup, something that's happened, or a fresh wounding, you know, like some kind of new pain. With this Eight of Wands energy, that's a lot of fast moving, direct communication. But when it comes out on its side, there's still kind of a hesitancy here as to how much to open up, especially with that Nine of Wands there. And this Six of Wands is somebody who's been spending a lot of time maybe with friends and family over the last couple of weeks, kind of, I don't know, can be just a lot of conversations they've had about this change. This sounds like a really specific story, but I think this is something that's, this is just kind of an energy that's going through Sagittarius. I know a lot of Sagittarians, and they're all kind of moving through some of these like endings, but struggling to move on, like with still some ties holding them a little bit that have kind of, I don't know, become toxic or in some way, and wanting to kind of move on quietly in some way, or I don't know. All right, let's see. I have the Moon here. That's the card of Cancer, but it is goes right on top of this Magician. This is things that are starting to come to light, secrets that are starting to come to light, and that's, and I have the Knight of Cups here. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I think this is somebody who wants to fix things before they move on completely. I know I keep saying that. This Moon card, though, I think that may be one of the secrets. I think this person may have, King of Cups in the reverse. This person has a lot of unexpressed emotions. The King of Cups is never great at sharing their emotions in the first place, but whenever they're in the reverse, it's much worse. They can be overly emotional. In fact, they can, it's just an awful lot of water. It's like they can be crying a lot in the recent past. I've got the Five of Cups in the reverse and again. So the Five of Cups, you know, and obviously I'm not a medical doctor, but the Five of Cups is always kind of like the definition of emotional insanity for me as a reader. And it feels like someone here, and Sagittarius, I don't know if this is you doing this and feeling this way, or if this is someone who's on the opposite side of the story here. I don't know, but they're just energies. So take them if they resonate, if they do at all. They may just be like little blips that happen in your day-to-day life, or they may be larger sweeping arches of emotion that are happening. And for some people, you'll be like, that is my life, word for word, you know? So take it as you will. But the Five of Cups always is like the definition of emotional insanity to me. It's like when you're trying to affect a change over and over and over and over again, and you keep expecting it to be better, and yet you still keep experiencing the same kind of jumbled up mess, and it just causes, you know, tears. Looks like that King of Cups in the reverse, you know. It can be an energy of trying to control someone emotionally also. And we were saying with that Magician, it can be someone who's fairly controlling. And I have the Two of Wands out here that goes with this Three of Swords. That's someone who says, I'm ready to look elsewhere for a partnership. And the Seven of Wands in the reverse is someone who doesn't want any drama. They don't want to be responsible for it anymore. They don't want their family group or social group to be part of any kind of drama anymore either. The Six of Swords again. I like it when you guys give me the repeat cards because that tells me which energy is the most important in your life right now. The Six of Swords is about relocation. It's about a change of address. It's about a change of thought process. It's about taking only the things that are important with you and leaving the rest behind. It's because you can't take everything and everyone everywhere you go. So some things have to be let go of. There's an energy of physical relocation here for a lot of you. Definitely a change in the way this situation has been going. I've got the Temperance card. That's the card of Sagittarius. And I have the Lovers in the reverse, which is Gemini. You have a lot of major arcana here. And Sagittarius, I love it when you show up for your own readings. But I will say, with having your card here on its side, and this specific to this deck, this is the Star Power Tarot. It's like someone who's really struggling to be on the same page with someone else. You may be dealing with another Sagittarius, but also you may be struggling to find peace within yourself about whatever this change is. It's interesting because this Lovers has two people separated back to back here too. There's an understanding that this situation has changed. The Lovers card is a card of choice. Someone is making a decision to move on here. It feels like both individuals are now looking in different directions, but there's still an energy of trying to work things out here on the way out. Definitely possibilities of moving house, something like that, and definitely an ending. Things are about to improve though. They'll improve with healthier communication and with someone's intentions to have good intentions. There you go. Someone's intentions to have good intentions. All right, that was your reading for this week, Sagittarius. Next up, we are going to have Ophiuchus. Very good. Let me clean these up real quick and set them aside. If you are an Ophiuchus, you would be born between, I think it's November 29th and December 17th. Ophiuchus usually has a challenging life path, but they learn a lot and they often are very gifted individuals. Alrighty, for Ophiuchus, I'm going to start with this vice versa tarot. It's 10:10 on the clock. All right. I got the Ten of Cups on the top of the deck, and I got the Hierophant on the bottom. What have you got going on? That's crazy town. Okay, the reason it's crazy town is because it's just like a tremendous amount of love. Some of you may be getting engaged this week. I don't know. It's somebody there's a lot of love here for sure. The Ten of Cups is kind of like everything you could ever hope for. If you're looking for some kind of a family life or some kind of a marriage, something that is done like the traditional way with the Hierophant, and I don't think that's going to be the case for all of you because I have the Hierophant with their back turned here. But I have someone here who's entering into some kind of major love commitment. Okay. Okay, so I have the Moon, which is the card of Cancer. You may be dealing with a Cancerian. But also I have the Seven of Pentacles here, which is, and it comes out on the side here, that's somebody who's kind of done waiting to see if things are going to change or see if things are going to improve in some way. It feels like with the Moon card, that the Moon is a card of like secrets coming to the surface, especially here. We have everything that was buried kind of rising up, bubbling up, you know, and all the while this person's kind of known the whole time. This person could, I will check you out. I have the Three of Cups there on the top of the deck in the upright position. I should say. That's someone here who's hoping for some kind of a reconciliation. Something that could be a celebration. This could be you going out to celebrate an engagement and not wanting to wait any longer to tell folks. Or this can be you meeting someone who there's an energy of secrecy that is not going to be part of the problem any longer. There's this Ten of Swords right here is the energy of some ending that has happened already. I don't know if you are someone who's newly single and you go out and you meet the love of your life at some kind of holiday gathering or something. I don't know if there's definitely an energy of ending for some folks, and you've got two tens out there, the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Cups right there. That may just be a side note for some of you. I have the Magician out for you guys too. We have the Magician out for Sagittarius as well. The Magician is someone who, for me as a reader, it's the card of Ophiuchus. So nicely done showing up for yourself. But for a lot of other readers, it's also the card of Aries. So you do with that whatever you will. It doesn't matter, right? They're just cards and they just tell stories, right? So this Magician energy is someone who is taking matters into their own hands. I didn't want to say this because I thought it sounded so cheesy when it came to my mind, but I was going to say, this is someone who's like, you're the person this person has been dreaming of. Oh my gosh. And there's like this energy of wishing on a star here. I don't know. This person may have done straight up magic spells on you. I don't know. But this person is like, I just over the moon for you. I have the Strength card here. That's the card of Leo. Got the Queen of Cups there on the bottom, or on the top, I should say. That's someone who hasn't really been focusing on love for a while. And I've got the Emperor on top of that. Stop enough. Okay, I'm just going to put a rock on that for a minute. But this is somebody here who's been through an awful lot recently, and I think that's probably you. And it feels like they haven't been focused on love for a long time. This Queen of Cups has the heron that's carved on the back of their throne here. The heron is a symbol of individuality. It's a symbol of doing things on one's own. It's a symbol of having to do things on one's own. This is the position that you may have been in for a while. This person may have been this sounds so hokey. This is what I was gonna say. This person may have been thinking about you, may have had dreams about you. This person may have been wishing for you. They may have been watching you from a distance for some time to find out what's been going on in your life. You or they, somebody has been through some kind of an ending here. And that Emperor energy is the card of Divine Masculine as well as Aries, but it's someone who has been watching this Queen of Cups here. Oh my gosh, you guys are grossing me out with all the love. Let's see. I'm going to use, I guess I'm going to use this Tarot of Wonderland to clarify for you guys. I've got the Seven of Pentacles again, and I've got the Justice card. See, the Justice card is just sitting right over here looking at me, but I didn't pull it out. I was like, I'll just talk about that in a minute. I guess we're going to pull both those out right there, and that one too. You've had restricted communication from this person for some while, or they haven't reached out to talk to you ever. This may be somebody you've never met before. Golly geez. This is because there's an energy of blocked communication, but this is somebody who's been procrastinating talking to you. Maybe because they were in a commitment of their own that has just ended, or you were in a commitment of your own that has just ended. This feels very much love related. I suppose this could be related to career for some of you, but It just feels kind of like the love. Now here's the Ace of Pentacles on this side of the deck, which you know is my favorite card to get in any reading because it indicates something that's a solid deal, a solid start. I think that wherever this situation happens, whether it's an engagement, because the Ace of Pentacles can also be an engagement ring, right? But in any case, it's a new beginning, something that's a very solid, authentic beginning. I think whatever it is, there's whatever magic moment this is for you, Ophiuchus, that happens. It happens out in public at a gathering, possibly even a family event. Oh no, I have the Tower in the reverse on that side, or no, in the upright position, I guess, huh? Woof. This is something that is potentially going to cause conflict in some way. Oh, you know, I'm seeing all these fireworks. That may be of significance to someone. Fireworks off here in the distance, you know. And even these too. Yeah, for sure. This situation may create some fireworks, or there may be some literal fireworks. You may be going to a wedding. Aww. You may be planning a wedding in the future. It looks like whoever this is, they don't want to do things the conventional way. This is somebody I feel like who's been through something recently, some kind of heavy commitment that's ended. One of you has, possibly both of you. Oh, wow. I have the Page of Wands, which is Aries, incidentally. I was thinking, and that may be of significance for some of you, and maybe not for some of you. This Page of Wands, though, is a flirt. Yeah. They're an instigator. They, this Emperor energy is gonna, it's like a poke, or something like a, I don't know, conversation starter. Oh my gosh, you guys are adorable. How, like, that's so sweet. Okay, so you get the Sun card out and you've got this Fool card. This is so sweet. Whoever you are nervous about this situation because somebody here is just, like I said, recently separated, ended something. And so there's somebody here who's pretty dodgy and nervous about any kind of commitments. But there is an event or a gathering that you're going to bump into this person and they're going to really want to talk to you, and they will have thought about you a lot over the recent past, yeah, or you them. It could be vice versa. But the Sun card with the Fool, like the Sun is like the happiest card you can get, right? And I think basically your advice to yourself here is to go ahead and jump down the rabbit hole, because you're going to be surprised by how much healing you've done here, Ophiuchus, and you're going to be surprised by how happy this situation can make you. Now, this Justice energy, it's the card of Libra, and having it out there twice tells me that the last time you may have seen this person may have been in September. Or maybe they saw you in September. There are legal matters here that have to be taken care of. The Justice card can be court cases. It can be divorce. It can be papers. It's a challenge. It's an energy of restoration of balance. And there's transformation here that has happened. If you can see the butterfly here. Alrighty, well, golly, all right. If you don't want to fall in love, don't leave the house. That's my suggestion to you. There's someone that doesn't want to wait to talk to you any longer, Ophiuchus. There's someone, I feel like you're going to bump into this person at an event. For some reason, that Tower card does come out, so just be forewarned. Yep, mind your P's and Q's, right? All right, that was your reading for the week, Ophiuchus. Happy birthday to you if it is almost your birthday. All right, next up we have Leo. Let me put all these back in here. Alrighty, let us start with Leo with this Marielle Tarot. Ah, geez, Leo, you got the Three of Swords out there. You got the Lovers in the reverse. You got the Hermit. You got the World. Holy smokes. Oh my gosh. All right, this is super specific, okay? Here we have somebody who's just gone through some kind of an ending or a breakup, some kind of major ending with the Three of Swords, right? That's, I always call it the Ben and Jerry's card of the deck, and it comes for all of us at some point. This can be in your love life, very possibly. This can be in career. This can be in family. I don't know. But it was a heavy, heavy choice for you because the Lovers, card of Gemini, that indicates having to make a choice. Oftentimes this is because of a third party situation, something like that. But you have got, this is why I just kept pulling them, is because you have so many major arcana cards out here and so many cards of significance. With this World card, this is somebody who recognizes that whatever this ending is for them, it's opening up the door to a whole new part of their lives. But you have to actually walk out the door here, and you actually have to move on. There's somebody here who's been experiencing a lot of safety in some way in this past relationship. Whatever it was, it provided a lot of security for this person, and now they're having to leave that sense of security behind. And it feels like they've already made this choice, or the choice was made for them. With the Queen of Cups in the reverse, that's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, but it feels like a mother who may be upset, or a female energy that may be upset about whatever this is. This may be your feelings. The Queen of Cups in the reverse is someone who can let their emotions get the better of them because they have a lot of them. Or this can be someone who's just crying a lot of tears right now. This person may be a little bit snappish with because they're tender. They're feeling tender right now. I have the Hermit energy here, and I feel like that energy is outside of you, Leo. I feel like that's another person. That may be the other person on the other side of this coin, and it may be you, but it feels external to you. With this Hermit energy, this is someone who is keeping to themselves. They're self-isolating. They're trying to find a way out of these feelings. And it feels like you may be feeling very tired right now. If this is you, you may be wanting to sleep a lot more than usual. It feels a little bit depressive. You may be dealing also. So here are these two energies that are kind of opposing here. You've got the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Now I've got this King of Swords energy over here. You may have had words with someone with this King of Swords in the reverse energy. King of Swords is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It doesn't have to be those zodiac signs, but this is someone who says things without thinking. That may have been you. But I have the Devil card that goes like kind of right in the middle of them here. That's Capricorn energy, but it's there's always been a toxicity between either these two individuals or you with these three individuals. It creates kind of like a difficult triangle here. Some of you may be in the middle of arguing parents or something during the holidays. You may be staying with folks for the holidays. I have the King of Wands here in the reverse, which is your card, Leo. And I have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. This is someone who just like cannot deal with these things emotionally anymore. You may have been through an ending of your own, and now you may have to deal with other people's drama as well, and it's kind of getting the better of you. You need a major change. You need something quickly. Unfortunately, it feels like contracts are not coming through the way that they need to. It feels like there's an energy of like burning money or something. With the Six of Wands in the reverse, this is someone who is feeling like they failed in some way, or that they don't have the community support that they used to have, or just this stability that they once had and have been able to rely on. The 10 of Wands in the reverse is someone who is tired of doing this. Like I said, you may be feeling tired lately, Leo, if this is any part of this is your story, because it looks exhausting. Let me get another deck. Let's use this Chicoli deck for you guys. I have the 6 of Pentacles here, which is a really good sign. Oh, and I have the 6 of Cups, also good. Okay. All right, hold on. Okay. There is, you know, we were talking about these contracts over here. It's, that's going to change in the next few weeks. You're going to see, an offer that comes to you if we're talking about business. There's going to be a contract that comes towards you that is very balanced. It's very good for you. You're going to have to wait a little while for the right fit, it looks like, but whenever it comes through, it will. You've got the 6 of Cups here. There's also, that's an energy of love as well. And the 2 of Pentacles is things coming back into balance, which is very good. But there's an energy of severing ties again here with this 10 of Swords. It's a very similar energy to this 3 of Swords over here. And this Knight of Swords goes on top of the Temperance card over here. And that's Temperance is Sagittarius energy. It feels like, you know, it may not take as long to get that contract in. For those of you who are looking for new employment. And I've got the 3 of Swords in the reverse on top of the 3 of Swords. Some of you are going to be looking for a new love relationship because you have ended whatever this is, and you're moving on. Others of you are battling some kind of ending within the workplace and possibly a family dynamic here. And it feels like you are going to get a new contract, possibly during Sagittarius season. But it feels like you're waiting on other people to reach out to you right now. You're waiting on things to happen. And it feels like they will. It feels like you will be seeing some change during Sagittarius season there. But there is still this energy of self-isolation here with that 4 of Cups. Same with that Hermit energy, which is somebody who just keeps themselves wrapped up in the bubble. There's a lot of water energy here. It feels like this person you may be spending a lot of time with a mother figure in your life in the near future, which is good. I think very healing for you. Yeah. Anything else you want to say about this, Leo? 2 of Wands. This is somebody who is going to be feeling a lot better about themselves in about, I'm going to say 10 days. 10 days. Yeah, why do I say 10 days? Because I just do. I just think that this person, whoever this person is that's going through all of these things, any of these things, pick any of those things. I think that you're going to be feeling more like yourself. Then I think you're going to see yourself again in the mirror. You know how we go through these major changes and they get us down for a little while sometimes. You might need to get outside and exercise a little bit. Emphasis on getting outside. And I have the 9 of Wands here. And go ahead and just kind of keep yourself in that secluded energy because this is somebody who is going to be very choosy about who they're allowing into their life and who they're sharing details of their lives with. Leo, it just seems like that's the smart way to go. It seems like you are kind of trying to conserve your energy for people who are positive influences in your life. And for any, like, I think you're going to start something new. I think you're going to have some kind of new inspiration, or you're going to be receiving a new contract. It feels like you may have to put out some more feelers on your own, possibly looking online. I don't know what you do, but I'm sure that's the first place anybody goes for anything, right? Is online. Yeah, in any case, have a good week. Thank you for letting me read for you, Leo. Next up, we have Aries. Let me see here. We're going to use this Vice Versa Tarot for Aries because it's got your card on it. The Emperor. That's you, right? I have you with your back turned to something here, and I've got the 10 of Swords for you and the Moon. Okay, I'm going to shuffle these real quick. Aries, this 10 of Swords is a major ending. It feels like you're turning your back on something. Oh, snap. I've got the High Priestess there, too. That's someone here who is, whoever you are, it feels like you're having some really interesting dreams. And there's this energy of eclipse. Aren't we having some kind of eclipse again soon? And we just did finish one too. There's an eclipse on both of those cards. Never noticed that before. I think you may be having a lot of crazy dreams, and I think that you may be having some telepathic activity. I know that's you, some of you, maybe not. You've got the Star card here too. Very good. Hold on. There's somebody here who is starting something new. There's a real energy of independence for you, Aries. There is this inner knowing within you. It's interesting, this High Priestess and this Emperor are both looking out on this clear blue sky, right? The High Priestess is the card of Pisces. You may be dealing with a Pisces. Or not. This High Priestess, though, is an energy of psychic, medium. This is somebody who knows all the secrets. They have kind of read all the way to the end of the book before everybody else. That may be you, or you may be dealing with somebody like this. This Emperor is recognizing all of a sudden for the first time things are going to be okay. Both of these individuals, if we're looking at two people here, they both have some things behind them. This is so weird. Just geek out about these cards for a minute. You see how they both have, this one has like a pool of ether, and this one it's like some kind of cube and a torch. It's like I think that these two together are a very interesting duo for sure. With this star energy, it's an energy of fame. It's an energy of attention. It's an energy of being on the right path. And it's an energy of uniqueness to you, Aries. With this Moon card, it's somebody who is facing the truth in situations in their life, and someone who's coming out on the other side of things. This is someone who's had to face a lot of challenges in the recent few months. This 10 of Swords pretty much says it all. But with the 5 of Swords in the reverse, this is somebody who at one point felt very defeated. But now we're having some kind of a shift in dynamic here. 5 of Swords in the reverse is somebody who says, you know what, I don't care what anybody says anymore. I just want to do what I'm going to do. You could be starting a new business for yourself. You could be leaving behind something that you've been in for a long time. The 10 of Swords is an energy of divorce, but it's also an on-again, off-again relationship card. It can be because, you know, you're just like, one more try, one more stab. I feel like with the 4 of Cups here, that ship has sailed, whatever it is. You're letting go of something or someone. And there it goes. There's all that's left is just the empty cups, right? Just clean up on aisle 4. Look, you've got the Death card here. It's like a new day dawning. There's transformation after this ending, right? Very, very good. Aries. Man, these are some really nice energies coming towards you. Whatever this is, the 5 of Swords in the reverse is an energy of gossip. It's an energy of worrying about what other people say, what other people think, because sometimes people aren't very nice, aren't they? So let's get out this other deck here. It feels like you're not concerned with that any longer. With the 5 of Cups in the reverse, you say, I don't care. You might want to be careful with the things that you say as you exit stage right. You are ready for a major change. You're ready to move on, and you see a better future This Three of Swords is that energy of a breakup. Whenever I have the Three of Swords in the reverse, this is something that ended some time ago and you've already started healing from it. You may be moving, physically moving, and we have the Moon card out there again. That Six of Swords can be a physical relocation. And that Moon on its side, again, I was saying this could be the energy of dreams, but this is secrets coming to light. This is exposure. Same thing with that Five of Swords in the reverse right there. And with the Knight of Swords, that's somebody who just lets it all spill out. Whatever this change is, whatever this leaving behind is. And I have the Chariot. You may be moving. You may be moving out of state. You may be moving out of the country. The Chariot is the card of Cancer. You have a lot of Cancerian energy on this. And maybe of significance, maybe not. You get a lot of water sign on here, Aries. And somebody else, one of the other fire signs, was dealing with something very watery. Leo, I think. So maybe us fire signs are just all kind of affected by these water signs this week. But this Chariot is somebody who's moving forward rapidly in their lives, and now just sharing the information that this is what's happening. This is someone who has been turning their back on themselves. They have, for a long time, I think this person stayed in something for too long because they kept ignoring the red flags of the relationship, whatever it was. And so it would end and then it would pick up again, and it would end and it would pick up again. And it was something that this person could never quite get out of. And they kept a lot hidden. They kept a lot of their feelings hidden. Now we've had an actual ending here because the Ten of Swords is the minor arcana of the Death card. So you've got them both represented here. And one is just very three-dimensional and one is much more spiritually based. The Ten of Swords is like your day-to-day life, you know, an ending of a relationship. And with the Death card, that is much larger in the sense of I'm not going to have that person, place, or thing in my life any longer. And there's that ending, or they will not be in my life in the same capacity. And there is that ending. And there's someone who's physically moving on. And saying to heck with it. And Aries, let's be real. When have you ever worried about anything that you said? You are very good, usually, at sharing your opinions with others. Would you say that's true? I would say that that might be true. All right, I love you very much. And thank you for letting me read for you, Aries. Thank you, all of you fire signs. I will catch up with you next week. Thanks for watching.